The urban square. This stage is full of elements and pieces of information that reference and expand the Tekken lore itself. Today I want to analyze all the secrets and easter eggs on this place, like what does 765 really means? What is a Neutrino transmission service? And who's this guy anyway? So let's start this. 1. Lao's martial arts class posters. This is what kicked off this video. I saw the poster, but I wanted to zoom in to read it. This dude is like if Bruce Lee was broke, always having some money problems, but still a badass sometimes. But what caught my attention was this phrase: "Don't think, join us." If you're a Bruce Lee fan, you'll probably catch this as a reference to his speech in Enter the Dragon, where he goes,
"Let me think. Don't think. Feel. It is like a finger pointing away to the moon."
You see, Bruce was an avid student of philosophy, and you can relate this quote to some core concepts of Daoism, like the effortless action or non-action. The founder of Daoism, Lao Tzu, wrote, "When you arrive at non-action, nothing will be left undone." This dude basically is telling us how to enter in the flow state, where you don't need to think about an action. It all becomes intuitive, effortless, you become the action itself. You start to get aligned with the flow of the universe, which can be translated as the Tao or the way. So it's like a finger, or the flow state, pointing to the way, the moon, which is the Tao or the flow of the universe. This becomes more evident when Bruce says,
"Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory."
Which brings us back to martial law. What does he really mean by join us? Well, he obviously means don't think for even a second. Let that hit smash rip and you'll be okay. Okay, let's get back to Urban Square. Another interesting detail is his email provider, Mishimeo. It's funny, but I think it's also a nice element that helps with this world building where a company becomes so massive and powerful that it's present in every aspect of our lives. Oh, and the number 34 seems to be repeating in this stage, more on that later. 2. Bob Burger. This advertising is in many places. This is likely Harada teasing us Bob, although I searched everywhere and couldn't find a strong connection with him and burgers, besides, you know, the fact that they're very caloric and makes you gain weight. But I think it's worth mentioning that the colors of the banners are mostly orange. What else is orange? That's right, the color representing the next DLC character. If it's Bob, you heard here first, okay? Also second, we have this little flag saying fastest eating championship on this area. What else is fast and probably can eat a lot? That's right, speed and weight. It's Bob. I rest my case here. But wait, the number 34 appears again. 3. Neutrino transmission service. This sounds like some science jumble, and as expected, Dr. Boskonovich was already messing up with neutrinos back in Tekken 3. He had a move called Neutrino Blast in 3 and Tag 2. But what the hell is a neutrino? Well, nothing complicated. It's a subatomic particle with no electric charge, and it's several times more light than an electron. A neutrino can literally pass through solid matter, which in theory makes it applicable for communication technologies. So, a neutrino transmission service can be a new way to send and receive information, messages and etc. Like, in theory, we can use it to transmit a message directly through the Earth, which actually gave me an idea. We can use neutrinos to revolutionize our online networking infrastructure and PvP netcode in a way that I can play Tekken with someone in Japan with highly reduced lag and rollback frames. So maybe Harada is cooking something here. I think he knows, guys. Rollback 2.0 is coming. Okay, back to reality. 4. Smith Coffee with the Azucena blending menu. It appears that Leroy runs this place. Almost everything here is about him. But according to Lily's ending, actually, he isn't the owner of the cafe, so it's probably more of a brand partnership or something. Nonetheless, we can see the Ortiz business booming here. On the cafe's menu, it's all Azucena blends. They even draw the little alpacas from the farm. That's kinda cute. In this cafe, they also got Sugar Muffin, probably named after Leroy's dog, Sugar. 5. Lee's Combat. In some places, we can see this ad. Always by your side, excellent humanoid company, a robotic partner that accompanies you day and night. connecting people with the future via technology. Lee is becoming very powerful and successful with his military products, but it seems, after hitting some bumps with the combat project, he's starting to advertise his robotic products for a more civil application. Where did I see this before? Six. Building 765. The meaning behind the number 765 lies in a type of Japanese wordplay called goroarase, where they use the different ways the number can be read in Japanese, or even their first syllabus, to construct words using only numbers. In this sense, the number 765 can be read as Namco. Harada said in a tweet that even his car's license plate number was 765, and the number is referenced in multiple times in the series. The max gold you can get in Tekken 6 is 765 million. Tekken God Omega in 7 is 765 done. Tekken 3D in the 3DS has 765 cards. And it probably goes on. 7. The 34th Annual Gala, and the number 34. I might be overthinking here, but at first I thought maybe this annual gala has something to do with that artwork we got in Tekken 7 Celebration. But then I noticed that the number 34 seems like a returning element here. I searched online and didn't find anything about it. But, applying the Goroarase method I talked about earlier, we can construct Mishi with the number, as in Mishima. So, maybe the number 34 has a deeper meaning to Namco devs. 8. James Rival. Before Tekken 8's launch, people theorized that this guy was a possible new character. I don't know if he's a MMA fighter or a movie star, or both. But then we got an MMA star with Azucena, and the fact that they are making a beat-down Unstoppable Warrior 8 sounds like a movie franchise, so I don't know. It might actually be just a generic poster, cause the name James Rival also doesn't really sound like a Tekken character's name in my opinion. But if we get something out of any other random poster here, like Eva Kowalska for example, it is a possibility. I'm all for more characters based on real martial arts styles. It's one reason why I like this game so much. So another MMA fighter will be cool for me. 9. Ponda and King lookalikes. One difference I noticed between the day and evening versions of the stage is that in the day version you can see someone dressed like Panda entertaining the passerby. In the evening is now someone using King's cartoon mask customization item from Tekken 5 and Tekken 6, and you can see some resemblance of King in his moves. Kind of a nice touch they gave here. 10. The statues. There are two big monuments on this place. One is dedicated to G Corporation atop of a pedestal. The plaque on the pedestal, according to Tekken fandom, reads: "This monument is erected in commemoration of G Corporation, in honor of their act of bringing peace and order to the world, and bringing salvation to this land ravaged by war with the Mishima Zaibatsu, New York City." In Tekken 6, Kazuya, head of the G Corp at the time, announced its decision to fight the Mishima Zaibatsu, and was celebrated as a hero for it. Kazuya began rapidly militarizing G Corporation, with Bruce training up an armored forces, and all G Corp's research arm being more focused for war. So the global public's perception of the G Corp was actually a heroic force, a good company, standing up against the evil, tyrannical Mishima Zaibatsu. Of course, using all the G Corp and Zaibatsu's resources, Kazuya obviously proved people wrong as well. The Leroy Monument. This is a fairly well-known one. Leroy is the hero in New York City, being praised for liberating it from gang violence. The plaque reads: "In recognition to the brave Leroy Smith, who has guided the city to the right path, together with his pet dog." Apparently, he became extremely rich in the process, with all the cafes and business under his name. Good for him. This stage has many more elements that left me at a dead end, and possibly there's more stuff to be found. Like, after I finished the Neutrino segment, I was searching for footage and found this. Neutrino? Could this have a connection with the Neutrino stuff I talked about earlier? I don't know. But this is it for now, guys. And tell me in the comments, am I missing something? Tell me your crazy theories on the comments below. Also, please like and subscribe to help me get to that 1K sub goal. It will mean a lot for me. Bye!